Yeah, what's up, y'all, boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful Money Making Monday here at the Pick Dawgz Morning Show. You know the drill, man. We live 365. Just let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, and how we see today's action playing out. Kind of got a little baby card today. It's kind of like the calm before the storm, because the rest of this week and the rest of March, man, is an outright sprint. So you better get your head together if it ain't on your head, on your shoulders straight. So, little baby card today. 5 games from the NBA. I think it's 5 from the NHL, and then not a whole lot going on in college hoops, but there's a little bit going on. Still some good games. So we'll talk about it, break them down, and y'all know the drill. I got 2 good guys with me here today to help break it down. Got Costi here on a Monday, as he always is. What's happening, Costi? How you doing?
Had a really good weekend. There was a trade in the NFL on Friday night. I don't know, some guy from the Raiders, some no-name white guy that just rushes the passer really well. I don't know. We'll see how he performs in the Ravens. I don't know much about him, but it sounded like to me that Jay really wanted this guy on his team.
Well, you got Rashawn Gary now.
Yeah, you got Rashawn Gary.
We did give Rashawn Gary for a 4th. That was a good pickup this morning.
That was.
But he ain't Max Crosby, man. I did 198, man. God damn, man. For him to go to Baltimore, it's just the perfect fit. Like, it's just so y'all know as it happened, y'all know I had to text Costi the classic. Fuck you, Costi.
Mad Max fits right into we have an area in Baltimore called Dundalk. And there's Max Crosby's walking the streets every day. Like if you're driving through Dundalk, you'll see a lot of Max Crosby's walking the streets, right, Jeremy?
Costi, tell him. So, like, I grew up. There's 3 like unbelievably white trash areas, and I would say Dundalk, Essex, and Glen Burnie. I currently live in Glen Burnie, and I grew up in Essex, so these are my people. People have already said a Dundalk tuxedo, the purple camo pants, and a Max Crosby jersey. Can't wait.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
It's probably already sold out. Like, but
that's cool. They paid a steep price, though.
They did. Yeah. What do you think about that, Jeremy? I know you talk about it all the time.
So here's what I said.
Jeremy. Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm
sorry. I'm
excited. Oh, no, you're good. I'm just saying good morning. Good
morning, man. No, so with that, they overpaid. It wasn't like it wasn't that bad of an overpay that I think the DJ Moore thing was, because you're taking on a bad contract and giving up picks. But with Max Crosby, they can finagle his the way his contract works to where it's only going to count $7 million against the cap this year. And the fact that they traded for Max Crosby, they have to have the deal done with Lamar, and they're waiting till Wednesday to announce it. But giving up 2 first-round picks in a way it placates, and the way I kind of convinced myself that it makes sense is like you're not going to get more of an impact player at 14 than Max Crosby. And your hope is, if all goes well, that first-round pick is going to be a later first-round pick. Now, 2 years from now or another year, let's say Lamar gets hurt, something happens, this season goes awry, people are going to be like, I can't believe they traded 2 first-round picks. But Max Crosby's that dude. And the fact is, if you look at his numbers, out of all the pass rushers that have had 10 or more sacks in the league, and there were 70 over however many years, he is ranked 70th with pass rush opportunities because the Raiders hardly ever have a lead. He went from 22% with the Raiders having a lead. That's ridiculous. 78% of the time they're losing. And then with the Ravens, they have a lead in the 4th quarter 43% of the time. He's going to get so many opportunities. I wouldn't be shocked if he leads the league in sacks this year if he stays healthy.
Wouldn't surprise me either. Again, I think it's a really great pickup for y'all. The thing is, though, I saw a tweet. Trading 2 first-round picks hasn't been as good as you would think. When you kind of go down the list, buyer's remorse, hindsight being 2020. But for a Ravens team, that's right there, or at least a lot of people look at them as right there. And even though I hate on them a lot, they are one of the better teams in the league, and in an NFL where we just saw the Seahawks go and win the Super Bowl, like it just takes. I think most teams are closer than they think now. Like it's the margins are so thin. So I kind of like the Ravens pushing the chips to the middle of the table, and we'll see what happens, man. I think he's a really great fit for him. I can't wait to see him in that purple and black. as much as I hate to say it. I thought he was coming to Dallas, but it's all good. They were trying to say Trey Hendrickson to Dallas this morning, and then we did the Gary deal. I don't think we're out of the Henderson's department yet either. But Jerry is making some moves, man. Shout out Jerry. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Draft coming up.
We have that great clip on our show that we play all the time because Jerry was saying we need some of those glory hole days, and then everybody's like, does he know what in the oil industry, a glory hole is something different, but I also think pretty good chance Jerry Jones has been at both. So,
man, oh my goodness. Let's see.
Very exciting. Very exciting. This is why the NFL rules. We could be in the off season, not even the draft, and we're talking about it as the biggest news on a Friday night. So, look, we don't do these things. We never trade first-round picks. We've never done this before in the history of our organization. And with the new regime, with a defensive-minded head coach, with Lamar's, era and the prime is limited to the next 3 to 5 years, we need to win now. And we had the least amount of pressure rates out of any team in the league. It was embarrassing last year. This is the best defensive end pass rusher we've had since Terrell Suggs, who we drafted 22nd, I think, Jeremy, or something like that. It was
he was high. I think he was like 10th.
I thought he dropped because of his.
He did because of his 40 time, but the Ravens weren't going to let him drop further than that. Brian Billick's famous quote was, if he needs to run 40 yards to get a quarterback, we're already in fucking trouble. So
he's got a point, but I'm very excited. Very, very excited. I mean, I know people say the steepness of the 2 first rounders, but I can't picture us getting somebody at 14 this year and potentially in the late 20s next year. That's going to, Crosby is basically 2 players.
Yeah.
As long as he stays healthy, as long as Matabuke, which looks very promising that he may come back, we have those 2 guys. Man, it opens up a lot of things in the secondary that we just didn't have last year. So excited is understatement.
The Ravens done got 2 players I thought was coming to Dallas and should be in Cowboys uniforms. Derrick Henry and now Max Crosby, man. Fuck.
You got Javonte Williams. That wasn't bad.
Nah, shout out Vontae. He got a bag too.
And he got a bag this year. Yep.
Well deserved. So, man, Dolphins got rid of Tua this morning. I saw that. Minka got moved
like
to the
100
Jets.
some million.
Yeah, it's 56, I think. Something like that. It's something crazy. So there's now 2 decent quarterbacks on the market that you could pay for nothing. If you're a middling team, or really 3, because Geno I think is in that too. But I would say Tua and Kyler are head and shoulders better than Geno at this current moment. So it's just a matter of which team feels like maybe that's what they need.
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't be mad to see Kyler go to the Jets. I wouldn't be mad at that. I really want him to go to Houston. That's really where I want him to go. It's really what I want them to do. But that's neither here nor there. Fuck CJ.
I think Kyler's going to go to the Vikings.
I feel like the Vikings go back and get Kirk Cousins. I do.
Getting back together with your ex. It's never a good thing. Never turns out well.
That's the Minnesota Vikings style thing to do. I just feel like
they haven't announced Malik Willis yet where he's going. Have they said that? Or
no?
I didn't see it. Yeah.
Skinny Malik is a game changer.
Is he?
Yeah. I mean,
when he's skinny. No, I'm not. I take
shout
that
out
back.
Skinny Malik though.
Skinny Malik though is a baller compared to Fat Malik. Skinny Malik.
But I wonder what Malik gonna look like with a new team. We got to see that. We got to get past the draft. Once the draft gets going and the dominoes start falling, then we'll start to see a little bit more pieces go. Yeah, McDuffie got a bag too. Shout out Trent McDuff, man, to the Rams. Fuck them picks. I kind of like it.
They traded all their first-round picks except for Jared Verse. And they hit with that one. But again, you have to win for this type of philosophy to work out, because if you're trading picks and you're not winning the Super Bowl, everybody's bitching about where your team's going to be. It's cheap talent.
Yep. Man. NBA yesterday, there was a lot of games. I had a winning day yesterday. I went 4-3. I went 7-10 on the show. 7 out of 10 on the show yesterday on my jam session. Funny, the three losses I had, all three of them, and I did drop my play of the day. I went Hornets. I was quite surprised to see them get throttled like that. But everything else, I mean, yesterday NBA, I kind of felt like what was supposed to happen happened. Like, only one to me that was just head scratching is the Pistons losing like that to the Heat. And I guess the Rockets getting throttled too by the Spurs. Other than that, I wasn't just too surprised.
I don't think they were both surprising. The Miami Heat have been playing really, really well of late.
Yeah.
And the Spurs are just balling at home. They're just balling.
I saw somebody posted, who goes after Stephon Diggs? That would be the police. That's who goes after the police. Oh, man. Oh. I still love the video when he was on the Vikings and they went to every one of his teammates and said, if there was one guy on the team you don't want to date your sister, Stephon Diggs. Every person on the team said it. Cardi B's dumbass said he picked her up by saying, let me heal you. He didn't make it to the Super Bowl. Like, it ended then. It's just unreal.
It's hilarious, man. Yep. Y'all been tuned into the WBC?
Yeah.
It's been really entertaining to watch. Still not. It's not baseball. It's
start Gunner. That's all I want.
World Cup baseball. It's the best.
Yep, we got a good game tonight. Mexico versus USA.
Yep.
Can't wait to watch that one tonight.
We've lost them the last 2 times we played them.
Gunnar Henderson has been a man on fire. Did you guys see him go horizontal on that double? Like, he dove from like 45 feet out, it felt like, and was just flying, slides in and jumps up, and he's all fired up. He had 4 of the hardest hit balls out of the 6 by Team USA. And I'm hoping he starts tonight, but we'll see.
You played anything WBC, Jeremy? Have you played anything at all during the tournament?
No, I mean, it would have got me laughing because I probably would have taken the plus 9.5 with Great Britain on Friday. And if you guys watch that, they scored 7 runs in the top and Team USA covered. They won by 10 or 11, whatever it was. So I hadn't touched anything. I'm just enjoying it, man. Like, I know, look, I love to bet on stuff, but I like to feel like I have an edge. I don't know that I do with these teams and figuring out who's what, because I can't even begin to talk about some of the guys that are on Great Britain as opposed to, Chinese Taipei or whoever else.
And you really don't know the rotations. It's hard to judge what a starting pitcher is really going to give you. There's just too many variables that from a handicapping standpoint, it just, in my opinion, is just, I'm with Jeremy. I'm just a fan of the game. Enjoy watching them.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with betting it and having fun with it. It's just like, if I'm going to bet on something, I want to feel like I have an edge. And I don't with the WBC. Did you guys see all the weird stuff in college hoops? Duquesne going down by 30 and coming back and winning. I don't know the last time I've seen that happen.
Yeah, Duquesne, that was a crazy comeback win.
Ducking knees.
Yeah, the end of the Navy game was insane.
Shout out
Austin.
Y'all done heard me. Mitch's alma mater, Boston U. Shout out to them. But y'all done heard me talk about clock operators many a times here on this show, and Navy needs to fire their clock operator as well, because he definitely aided Boston U to a win. He didn't start that clock till bro was on the other side of the floor. If you go back,
I'm just happy it didn't go to overtime. I had Boston U. You know the story. You don't want the dog in overtime.
Yeah,
that 7.5 is not safe in overtime.
So that shit was hilarious. For me, let me WBC today. If I were to do anything, USA, we not losing to Mexico today with Paul Mama that man Skeens on that mound today. Like, come on, man, that's not happening. It's not happening. So, if you want to get cute and later 3.5, the 3.5 I believe is the even money run line. I think we do beat them up, or you could just, bring it down a little bit. For the Dominican Republic, man, they got my guy on the mound today against Israel. Bale. My guy Bale on the mound today, man. So definitely gonna be tuning in today. What time is that game? That game is at 11. Oh, that game in 30 minutes. Oh shit. Ain't that game unbettable though? Dominican Republic is minus 2,400 on the money line. So it's like, but we're almost out of pool play, and then it's gonna get real interesting. There's gonna be some real bettable games, some real fun games. So if I were to bet today though, I would just go USA. Probably I'll lay the 3.5 and live with the results with skis on the mail. I would. Probably a half unit, nothing crazy. You don't need to go crazy. And yeah, that's probably it. That's the only one I just like for real. Maybe is that even money? Let's see if I can get even money there. Let's go Great Britain. I don't know. Maybe Great Britain, USA, Dominican Republic, if you can do it. Get as close to even money as possible. I don't think neither one of them will lose. So kind of all favorites for me today. I'm asking for it, but it's kind of been a favorite tournament though. Ain't been too many dogs cashing. Been some fun games though. So I'm kind of with the guys though.
If you do USA, Great Britain, Venezuela is only minus 169.
Let me see. Venezuela, they got
Randy Gomez.
Nicaragua. Okay. Yeah, they're not losing to Nicaragua today. You can do that. Minus 160, minus 170-ish. Yep. I'm there. I like that. We've been cashing our square parlays on the here on this show on the World Baseball Classic.
We cashed that one on Friday.
We did. So let's roll another one. We'll see what happens. Nothing crazy though.
What else?
All right.
Oh, what about one more thing? What do you guys think about the White House card for the UFC?
Yes, interesting. You know where I'm at.
Sugar Show?
Welcome to the Sugar Show.
You love him. You fucking love him.
I do. He's gonna beat the shit out of bro.
All
right.
Well, you know how I am.
He has to because he's like the only like true American on the card. So it's like this is for you. You got to do it.
No, they have.
Or not the true American, but I mean he's the most popular. That's what I meant to say. Most popular American by far on the card. So it's like you got to do it. Like if you don't do it on the White House line, then come on, man. Like we need a knockout. Yeah, I didn't. I meant popular. Sorry.
Ilya's gonna bust Gaethje's ass, man.
He's gonna bust his ass.
Fuck no, I'm on Gaethje.
He's too fast.
I'm on Gaethje.
Taporia.
I want to see Taporia get knocked out. Like
He ain't getting knocked out. Gaethje's old, and Gaethje's old. He's had a great career, but this is a whole different strength test here for him.
Watch Gaethje lose.
I'm going Gaethje. I'm going Pereira. And Sugar Sean O'Malley. That's my 3-team parlay.
I'm waiting for Trump to come in the octagon after Gaethje loses and go, he didn't lose, he won. And change the outcome.
That's going to be Taporia is going to mop his ass. I feel back. I love Gaethje. I love Gaethje as a fighter. Think he had a really good performance.
Has the line came out yet? Like, what's the line there?
I'll look and see if there's anything.
I haven't seen it, but I'm thinking Taporia minus 350.
I think it's going to be larger than that. Let me see if I can find anything here.
Bo Nickel. Of course, they had to put Bo Nickel on the card.
Versus who's he playing? I mean, who's he fighting? Playing.
Daukaus. We'll see. I mean, they wanted to put Bo Nickel against another guy that will wrestle with him. They don't want to put it. Bo Nickel against anybody that has strong stand-up has no shot. It's a good story. Good job, Bo. Collegiate All-American. Probably one of the best wrestlers. Penn State
I'm saying some people talking about he 500. Somebody said 750. Yeah, damn.
I don't know how Michael Chandler still gets these fucking fights.
Yeah, acting like Taporia is like God. I get on my nerves. I want to see somebody play him Canada so bad. Like I just want Gaethje to just catch him, just one to the chin and just. Oh my God, that'll make my 2026.
Just don't see it, man. That's like, look, it's the fight game. Anything can happen. I've seen some weird shit at some of those fights, man. It's so funny. Have you gone to like a UFC event or an MMA event here locally, Costi? Because they do a lot of it here.
Jovan.
Yeah, it's funny when the guys start booing when it turns into like virtual gay porn when the two guys are just wrestling on the ground for all 5 rounds and people start booing. It's like, guys, this is part of the sport. You do realize that, like, the wrestling part's huge. I thought Charles did a great job this weekend of, trying to take down Max. Why would you stand with that guy?
Well, you don't, but they put the fight together as a BMF fight, and the BMF fight is supposed to be a fair on your feet, which I take nothing away. I loved Oliveira. I think he's got the best grappling in the game.
Was that his dad next to him? Because it was the funniest thing ever where he's like, that's supposed to go around my waist. His dad's just holding it up, or whoever, his corner man, and he's like, and then he hits him in the head trying to put it on his shoulder.
All right, so I'm seeing, I don't know how official this is, but I'm seeing Topuria minus 550. Oh, shit. Gaethje plus 400. I'm seeing Cyril Gane minus 180 against Pereira. Pereira plus 155.
It's a big weight jump.
I'm seeing Sugar Sean minus 400. Yeah. Against Zahabi. And Lopez plus 300. Is that right? Versus Garcia.
Well, they have Mauricio Rufy favored.
I don't see that one.
They don't have it up.
What do you guys think about the fact that, like, this is the event you want John Jones?
And this, I don't know how accurate that is yet. So it's like, who knows? No, I mean, it's looking at the lines, but they wanted John Jones, and apparently they were saying that they felt like he was just BSing him the whole way. Like he didn't want to fight because he kept upping how much money he wants. If you're going to have this big of an event, I'm paying the best fighter in the sports history. I'm not saying give him a blank check, but come on. UFC has been making money off these fighters left and right for years. Some of them are finally getting paid the way that they should be. But, man, that's what everybody wants to see. Get John Jones' ass out there.
That would have been the mega fight. Pereira Jones would have been the mega of mega fights.
Yeah. And then Aspinall hurt. Can't see shit.
Can't see shit.
Cyclops.
I didn't think it was that bad, but I mean, I thought it was kind of bad, but I didn't think it was that bad. You know what I mean? To where like even now he's still acting like he can't see shit.
Did you watch the fights this Saturday?
No. I saw the highlights. I saw that everybody was mad about the BMF fight.
Well, Cody Gabhart got kicked in the nuts, and he was throwing up. He got kicked so hard he was dry heaving it up. They gave him a bucket. He was throwing up.
Wow.
It was insane.
That sucks.
They should have stopped the fight. I mean, it was that bad. I've never seen anybody dry heave from getting kicked.
He probably coughed up one of his testicles. He got hit so hard. What is that?
He ended up winning the fight. They took 2 points away. He kept getting kicked in the nuts in the third round.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's my go-to move.
Terrible card this Saturday. It was horrible. Ever since they've switched to Paramount, it's been bad card after bad card. The fucking stream is awful. Cuts out all the time. Horrible. How do you pay this much money to get the biggest sport, the biggest combat sport on your platform, and you're not equipped to be able to handle the volume? And your fucking servers keep dropping. Yeah. Horrible. The app sucks. Terrible.
Yeah.
You know what they're going to do. They're going to come out with. But if you want the VIP turbo link that doesn't cut out,
Right.
there's a fee for that.
Wouldn't shock me. All right, man. Y'all ready to get into today?
Yep.
We can do it. Let's see. We'll start NHLA. National Hockey League Association. Kings and the Blue Jackets playing in a makeup game. It's an early start time game. Blue Jackets minus 140. We got Rangers and the Flyers, Capitals and the Flames, Blackhawks and the Mammoth, and Canucks and the Senators. Not a whole lot going on, man. Not a whole lot of, nothing I love, but we'll talk about it. Costa, you back in the hockey land yet?
I did. I did great over the weekend. I went 1-5. We came back after a month-long break. 0-3 dogs on Saturday, 1-2 yesterday. Again, doesn't matter, small sample size, but to be out for a month, you always want to get back on the right foot. And no, the system did not generate. But I do have 4 plays today, all 4 dogs. I will share the top dog with you guys today. So let's talk about hockey.
Let's do it. Let's do it. While I get this graphic up, you can go ahead and start. We'll start with you.
The top dog I have today, let me see. Let me pull it up. 1 second. Canucks plus 185. Actually, I'll give 2 of them. We have Canucks plus 185 and the Blackhawks plus 170. We'll probably look at both those matchups. Bad spots, but the Blackhawks are at home. Really good value. A lot of these games, like yesterday, I had 2 games that lost that both went to overtime, one to a shootout. So if you're on the dog side, like even I had the Wild yesterday against the Avalanche plus 160, lost in a shootout. Bruins plus 105, lost in overtime. At the end of the day, a lot of these games go to overtime, especially having dog value at home. In the long run, it's going to pan out. Obviously, you have to play the volume and you have to play the system every single day, but that stuff still matters. So those are my top 2, Jay, the Canucks and Blackhawks.
Fair enough. From Costa, a couple dogs from hockey. Jeremy, you looking at anything in the NHL tonight?
Yeah, just a little bit. I talked about it on my pod. Kings and Columbus. I like the fact that, this is an early game too. Are they starting to do more of that? Is there a reason why this game's at 4?
It's a makeup game.
That's why? Okay.
I guess. I'm assuming.
I do like the Kings. I think they're a live dog, if you want to call them that. But I like the over a little bit more. I think the more and more I looked at this, I think we see some scoring there. And I also like the under in the Flyers and the Rangers today at 5.5. I've been hitting on some of these unders. Look, I've been winning a lot of these 3-2, but a win's a win. Been pretty good roll here with the NHL. I swept yesterday.
Fair enough. I like the Capitals. I think they should beat up on the Calgary. Calgary, they did get a good win in their last one against Carolina. Can't knock them for that. But I just think this is a good bounce back spot for Washington coming back home against a team they're head and shoulders better than. I know they're on a little 3-game losing streak, but it's got to end somewhere. And today should be that day. So I like Washington at home in that one. It's a big price to lay, I know. So it's nothing I love, but I do like them. And I would kind of agree with Costi a little bit on if I were to attack a dog today, it would be Vancouver. Bounce back game at home. That also happens to be a revenge game. They did lose to the Senators 2-1 the first time those 2 teams played in Ottawa. I know the Senators playing quite well right now. They've won 3 of their last 4. But it's not the sexiest spot for them. It's their 5th straight road game. So, I'm just it's a good plus money attempt, I think, tonight with Vancouver. That's all I'm saying. So, I'm not really in love with hockey. I said that at the beginning, but those are the 2 plays I was kind of eyeing. So, we'll see what it is, see what it ain't. In the National Hockey League Association, let's go to college hoops. Go to the hardwood, man. Got a game starting at 1. SWAC tournament starting. Alcorn versus Alabama State. Alabama State lands 6.5. We got Campbell versus Monmouth, the CAA semifinal championship game. Monmouth 1.5 point favorites in that one. We got Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Corpus Krispies.
Corpus Krispies, man. -2.5 against Master P in New Orleans. We got Troy versus Southern in the Sun Belt Championship. Who's going to be the champion of that conference? We got Furman versus East Tennessee State in the SoCon Championship. That line is 1.5. We got North Kentucky against Wright State in the Horizon League semifinal game. North Kentucky beat up on the Gottliebs yesterday. Took them boys behind the wood shit. We got North Colorado versus, it comes from the heart, Montana. North Colorado -3.5. Towson versus Hofstra in the CAA semifinal game. Mississippi Valley versus Grambling. Nichols versus UT Rio Grande. Oregon State versus the Zags. The semifinal of the West Coast Conference. Gonzaga laying 18.5 in that one. Robert Morris versus Detroit Mercy. Semifinals of the Horizon League. Weber, a.k.a. Weber, versus Eastern Washington in the Big Sky. And then Santa Clara versus St. Mary's in the semifinal of the WCC. St. Mary's -4.5, man. Jeremy, that's all the college hoops. I just did it all in one, man. We can spend a little time on it. How you feeling? What you looking at?
Yeah, let me start off with my alma mater. I went there for what I like to call a quarter. I just found out when you went to college, they were supposed to be semesters. So Towson is playing Hofstra, and talking to some of the coaches on the Towson staff. One of the guys I was working with today was telling me that the one team they didn't want to see was Hofstra. Now, I'm not betting Hofstra, just so you know. They beat Towson twice this year, once by 22, once by 11. The spread is 4 or 4.5 in some places. I like the under. Towson's offense is just atrocious. They have one kid that's been scoring a ton of their points. This feels like one of those games, first one to 60, 65 could win it. I like the under a lot there, and I'm going to stay with the underplay. I think Mississippi Valley State and Grambling goes under the total. A lot of games here today that aren't all that great, but I think there's in the CAA there's some opportunities, especially with the 1 and 2 seed going down with UNC Wilmington and College of Charleston, I believe. Hofstra's been hot, man.
Fair enough. I kind of like Hofstra too. I kind of like them. For me in college hoops, what I do like is the bailout game, the last game of the day. I'm putting my money where my mouth's at. I've been talking about it all season long, and we'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. Fuck them points. The Rams be saying fuck them picks. I know I be saying fuck them points. I don't want the 4.5. We're going outright.
Fuck them picks.
I'm going outright. Santa Clara. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's ride, man. Let's ride. St. Mary's done been the number 2 in this conference for too long, man. This shit's over with. It's a new number 2, and they name it Santa Clara. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna tag. I think the line should be 1 possession. I think the line should be 2.5, but because of St. Mary's and what people are what they're known to be, there's way too much value on that plus 170. There's just too much value for me not to attack. So I'm just here to tell y'all my thoughts. That's my thoughts. I think Santa Clara matches up high, and I think they go in there and win this one today. Other than that, man, I don't really love today college hoops, bro. Everything else kind of feels like a force. I would take North Kentucky. They just playing well right now. Them boys just playing well. The way they beat up on them Gottliebs yesterday, I was like, oh shit. Wire ass kicking. And hold on. Didn't let me see something. Give me. Just got to double check something real quick.
While you're doing that, they just had some breaking news. Everybody was expecting Kelsey to retire. It sounds like he's coming back. Travis Kelsey, that is. Yeah.
Get your Chiefs Super Bowl tickets in right now.
Lost your mind.
Ravens, Chiefs, AFC Championship game. Mahomes does it to y'all.
I'm telling you, we're going to be great again. Don't matter.
Max Crosby's arms length away as Mahomes falls
Baltimore's
away.
Going to be great again. Sorry.
Mahomes falls away and dots Travis in the back of the end zone. Touchdown! The Chiefs go back to the Super Bowl.
I mean, we could literally win every single regular season game, and we'll have the same feeling in our stomachs going into the playoffs. When is the shoe going to drop?
Yeah.
But we got that man, Mad Max, the Condor. A lot of things in the stands. All the Dundalk. They're going to be condoring in the stands.
Dundalk, if you live here long enough.
What I was looking at, I was looking at that Mississippi Valley State game. I would.
You picking anybody? Or are you ready for me to pick? Are you still?
I'm gonna take my laptop died. Is what happened. That's all.
So while he's, there is something I should have.
Grambling. I'm gonna take Grambling. No, I'm gonna lay it. Fuck Mississippi Valley.
No, I think there is something Jay should know, and Costa, you know this from living here. But remember when I talked about the 3 white trash places in Baltimore, Maryland, whatever, Glen Burnie, where I live now, and in Essex and Dundalk. Essex and Dundalk fight over who has the shit plant. There's 2 gigantic golden eggs where it's a shit plant where they burn all of the shit.
And it smells like shit, Jay.
All the time. And then they fight over whose shit plant it is because nobody wants it.
They look like 2 large golden eggs.
Yeah.
Wow.
I heard it pays well to burn that stuff, though.
My buddy does this skit on Facebook where he's Dundalk News. It's pretty hilarious. Where he goes to different places, and he did this whole piece of, is it on Dundalk? Is it Essex? Is it Dundalk?
They fight over it.
They fight over it all the time. All right, is it on me?
Yes, sir.
I'm with you as well. Grambling, they blasted Mississippi Valley State. The only reason the line's 12.5 and not 17 is because it's a neutral site. Doesn't matter. Mississippi Valley State has 3 wins on the year, 1 win on the road. They're going to get blasted here as well. Give me Grambling. I'm on Utah Grand Valley as well. Let me see. What was my analysis on this? On Utah Grand Valley, Nichols struggles on the road all year. And again, it's a neutral court, but Utah Grand Valley's actually had decent road wins, and they play outside of their home court decent. I think it's going to be a double-digit win for them here. And then the last one is Gonzaga laying the 19. Look, Oregon State, really nice story, beating San Fran, hype win yesterday. This is a different team. Gonzaga is going to absolutely blast this team. I know 19 is a big number, but there's a reason why it's 19. They're going to win this game by 30.
Fair enough. That just made me mad that my laptop died. All right. That is college hoops. Let's go to the NBA. I have the graphics, but my laptop's dead, so we just have to do without them. We got Sixers, Cavs. Cavs land 12.5. Nets, Grizzlies. Grizzlies 1.5 point road favorites. Thunder, Nuggets. Thunder land 6.5. Jazz, Warriors. Warriors 6.5 road point favorites. And Clippers and the Knicks to close it out. Knicks minus 2.5 on the road. I think this card's pretty tough, man. First game, Cavs, Sixers. So Maxi's out, Embiid's out. Edgecombe's game time decision. What do I do here, y'all? What do I do here, man? Cleveland on the back end of a back-to-back, laying double digits. Like, we're not doing that, are we? We can't do that. We can't do that. Cleveland this season as a double-digit favorite. 5-14 ATS. We can't do that, can we? We can't. It has to be Philadelphia for me here. It has to be. The injury report's ugly. I know we don't want to click that button. That's where I gotta be, though. Philadelphia ATS on the road. They all right. 19-11 ATS this season. It's an ugly button to push. I think it's the right button to push, though. It would only be Sixers for me in that one. Nets, Grizzlies. Ew. Like, bro. Nets, no Igor Denham. No Michael Porter Jr. Grizzlies, they injury report looked the same way it's looked over the last 3 weeks. Everybody on it. Another ugly button to push. I probably would go Nets. Ew. Bounce back game at home. It also happens to be a revenge game. I can make that the angle. The Nets did win their most recent game against the Pistons, but they lost their last home game. So that's what makes it the bounce back game at home. These two teams played on the 11th of January. Grizzlies won that game 103-98. I'm not betting it. I would lean Nets. I wouldn't bet that game with y'all's money. Nuggets, Thunder. Of course, we all know Oklahoma City hasn't been as great ATS this year as they have been in years past. Personally, I think this line is right where it should be. So I would go Oklahoma City like the 6.5 at home. I just think they are the better basketball team. I still think they're the best team in the NBA by a pretty good margin. They've already beaten Denver twice this season, 121-111 in Denver. And then the most recent game was close, 127-121 overtime win for the Thunder, but it would only be Thunder for me here. I do think the line is super efficient, though. Warriors, Jazz. We're not laying 6.5 in a row with Golden State, are we? I know Curry is still out. Marketing out. Jazz tanking. It would only be Warriors for me. Triple revenge really doesn't exist. Warriors have beaten up on the Jazz all 3 meetings this season. 134-117, 123-114, 140-124. Am I asking for it laying this big of a number with Golden State on the road in Utah in the elevation? I am. That's the way I lane. And then Clippers, Knicks. Knicks are on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. Reason it's travel, I get it's LA, so it's just, a drive. I get it. But the premise is different gym, different rim. So different venue. Knicks haven't been great this season as on the road, especially as road favorites. Clippers been playing some really solid basketball of recent, winners of 4 of their last 5. When you dive under the hood, though, a little bit under this game and look at what the Clippers have been doing, they've been beating up on all the bad teams. Pelicans, not even in the play-in race. Golden State, hey, I just talked about how bad they've been and how banged up they are. Indiana, that's probably been the worst team post All-Star break. When they played a good team, San Antonio, that was a close game, but they did end up losing in the end. And then they beat the Grizzlies, another team that's not even in the play-in race. So it's like, I could make the argument that the run the Clippers are on is fool's gold. I do think the Knicks are the better team by a pretty wide margin, personally. I understand they're on the back end of a back-to-back, and the Clippers have the rest advantage. I'm going to take the Knicks, though, off the ugly loss. They did beat the Clippers the first time these two teams played, 123-111 on the 7th of January back in New York. I don't think that really means a whole lot for this one. For me, this is kind of how I would think about it. If the Knicks weren't on a back end of a back-to-back, even in LA, I think the line really should be like Knicks 5.5. Like, I think that's the gap, even in LA. If this was in New York, the line would probably be Knicks minus 7.5, 8 for me. So, give me the Knicks. I'll lay the 2.5 in this spot. Costa, how you feeling?
Oh, here we go. I'm not touching that Cleveland game. It would have to be, I just can't lay double digits with Cleveland. This is just one of those games. Everybody looks on paper. The entire roster for Philly's out. It should be a blowout spot for Cleveland, and then they win by 10. This is what they do over and over again. Terrible home ATS record. They've shown it against teams that are mediocre, and they still don't cover. So take a Ruffalo in that game. Give me the under in the Nets-Memphis game. I love taking unders in these tankathon teams. It's 222. I actually priced it out at like 217. So the fact is, based on the line discrepancy, based on my personal line that I set for each game, 5-point advantage. I like the under here with the Nets. OKC for me. Get it. Denver's been really good on the road. Everything on paper says Denver should be able to keep up with this team. Oklahoma City just had a lackluster performance against Golden State where they kept it close most of the game. They haven't covered their last 5 games. This is just a good spot for Oklahoma City to just put belt to ass to this Denver team at home. Still the best team in the league. I'm not touching Golden State. 7 points on the road?
Yeah, that's nasty.
No, thank you. And then in the last one, Knicks for me. I mean, Clippers, like you said, have been beating up on crappy teams. You didn't mention they just beat up on New Orleans. They beat up on the Pacers at home. They're good. They have, Garland now is in the mix. They're starting to get some momentum. They're 6-4 in their last 10. They've covered 8 out of their last 10 games. But New York here, I know they just the bad spot for New York, and I had New York against Denver. I didn't have them. I didn't have anybody in that Lakers game yesterday. But this is the spot where they make the rebound. It's not a lot of travel. They just got blasted by the Lakers where Luka went off. This is just a good spot for the Knicks to rebound with a cheap price on the game. So I'm taking the Knicks here.
Yep. I feel like a lot of people yesterday were on the Knicks, fading the Lakers as a dog. The Lakers going into that game were 0-12 straight up and ATS last 12 games as a dog. Everybody fell in love with that stat and took the Knicks yesterday. And I think because they lost them yesterday, not only did they lose, they got throttled. I think they're going to be mad at them today. Clippers playing well. A lot of people going to be a little nervous to hit that Knicks button again, but I think you kind of got to have like memory loss. Like, for the same reason you liked them yesterday, you should like them again today, honestly. Because the Lakers are a better team than the Clippers are. So it's like, unless you're just putting a lot of value on the back end of a back-to-back, I guess I could understand that a little bit, but it would be Knicks for me here. And then if the Clippers do come out and win this game, I'll tip my cap and say they really are on the up and up, trying to get in. But like me and Kasi just said, it was against trash. So beat a good team. Beat a good team, I'll give you credit. Until then, I'm going to stick with my narrative. Jeremy, what you think?
Yeah, not a lot. You guys kind of talked about a lot of it. I do like the Thunder tonight against the Nuggets. Line was coming down. It was like 7.5 this morning. I'm seeing 6 out there now. And then I like the Knicks and Clippers under. I've been targeting some games here for slower games, a lot of times on back-to-backs. So I love this spot for an underplay at 221. I think I've seen some 220.5s out there. I still like it at the number.
That's it, y'all. That's it. That's all. This is baby card today. 5 NBA, 5 NHL. Not a whole lot going on in college hoops. Tomorrow's a whole lot going on, though. Tomorrow we start
Should be all the big tournaments start tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Playing games for the big ones.
Yeah,
you have everybody starting tomorrow.
I made the mistake of calling the Big Ten game between Maryland and Oregon the suck off because it didn't go the way I wanted it to earlier today.
Doesn't quite roll off the tongue that well.
Those teams suck, man. And the one thing I'll say about the Terps, though, like if you're looking at the game, I think they're getting like 3.5 points. They do try hard. They're just not good. Like they go out and they play. They just stink. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. They played Illinois tough in this last game.
They've had the worst record in decades.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I hate both them damn teams. I want to fade both of them, Maryland and Oregon. Ugh.
Take the under.
Dude, the under's 139. That's low.
What else we got tomorrow? We got Baylor, Arizona, 11:30. Oh, we got day game tomorrow too. Oh my God, we're here, y'all. We're here.
It's everything.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything. And you have the games that are going to be added from today.
Oh man,
as they advance. So we're here. I mean, this is the week. Conference tournament week, selection Sunday, and then boom, we're off to the races. But now I don't know. I'm probably going to be watching. I already predicted. I'm going to be watching the first round from my phone at the hospital when my wife is going to be giving birth. I telling you.
You already had the vision.
I already had the vision. I'm going to be sitting there.
Are you going to watch The Miracle of Life or are you going to stand behind her?
Depends if my parlay's hitting or not.
Well, because I don't want that thing to change your mind once you see it coming out like, ooh, I'm not going back in there.
It's like I got CBS on the phone and she's like, hold my hand. I have my hand over here. I have CBS over here.
I'm crying.
Oh man.
I got, Trump's giving out $500 to newborns.
What do you got to name them after what, Baron or
I'm going to take that 500. I'm going to put it on a 5-teamer and we're going to try to flip it real quick.
Look at you.
Right after birth.
Wednesday's card is, oh my God, it's beautiful. Tomorrow card is like a little appetizer. But Wednesday, oh my goodness.
Do you realize how good Sunday has the potential? Saturday and Sunday have the potential to be with how top heavy Big Ten, SEC, and Big 12 are. Like that's going to be amazing seeing those top teams and those conferences go at each other. Because I mean, we'll probably get an upset or two along the way, but I think the really good teams are head and shoulders better than a lot of the teams that are playing.
And then Thursday, oh my, that's when the SEC get going.
That's funny. See, there's other people that have been through the same experience that I am going to be.
No, SEC starts on Wednesday.
What do they say for the tour next week has the highest rate of vasectomies, right?
Yeah. I thought you were going to say, what am I supposed to say in the operating room or the delivery room once the baby's? That's when you ask the doctor to throw a couple extra stitches in there for you. Get that thing tight.
Can you just a couple more? National Vasectomy Day is Thursday and Friday next week.
Dude, I had Steve-O from Jackass come to studio once, and he was doing like a stand-up tour. I don't know if I told you this before. He did all these crazy stunts, and one of them was he flew to Puerto Rico, got a vasectomy, and the next day went horseback riding. He had the biggest, purplest. I mean, it was disgusting, man. That's more white people stuff there, Jay. Sorry. Horseback riding. They tell you not to do anything. And he's horseback riding.
Yeah, they tell you to sit on a bag of peas.
Yeah.
That's insane. Man, well, y'all, that's it. That's all, man. Money making Monday. We did it. We made it to the end. Costi, what's going on over at Safer Syndicate Group, especially for a month like March, man? For a lot going on.
High volume. We had a total of 60 college basketball releases last week. A lot of them are unders. A lot of them are first half totals. That is just what we've been releasing at a very high rate, along with the other groups that I associate with, like Jay Yang has been on an absolute heater. I represent him for the VIP. The guy's ranked number 1 on the NBA leaderboards. Jeremy as well, doing extremely well. So if you're interested in more of a consulting product other than the premium picks you could buy on the site, reach out to me and I'll see if a plan may work for you.
Costi Durant, that's what I call him. Y'all can call him and come up with your own name for him, though. His name, his number, it's on the website. You know how to get it. Call a dude. He'll hook you up, man. Find the right product for you. Jeremy, what you got going on today? Or what you got going on this week? What you got going on this month? You know.
Yeah, I got a lot. I actually put up a college basketball package to run through the end of the month. So all the games this week and then all the March Madness games. And then I put my baseball package up, which is going to include all the prop plays that go along with it. So what I normally do during baseball season is you'll see a game plus a free prop plus 2 free props, whatever. You'll get all those. But for today, I was on a streak of triple plays. I was hitting them. I think I hit 4 in a row. And then yesterday I missed with Montana State losing last night. And I have a platinum triple play today. All my plays, all platinum plays, and they've been on fire. So I like all 3. Other than that, it's a smaller slate tonight, so not a ton. I'm looking forward to tomorrow and the rest of the week.
Hop on with Jeremy. Hop on him with daily, weekly, monthly, however you want to do it, man. And like I've been saying, it's the best month to try out your favorite capper for the month. Like, you know, rather than jumping guy to guy, person to person, like hop on with somebody long term and trust in their style, trust in their handicap, and I'm almost 90% sure they'll turn you a profit when you just, instead of, you know, jumping guy to guy, then you just mixing up styles and all that, man. Find you somebody who you believe in, who you rock with, and lock in with them. So
I always say, like when you're buying Jeremy, you're buying Jay or anybody, when you do something daily, you're trying to time the market. It never really works out because you look at these records that these guys are transparent on the premium pick side on the leaderboards. The records are really good, but you can't time the market one day at a time. It's very hard to do that. I always recommend doing something long-term, and seasonal is always the best way to go because you just erase the up and down variance, the roller coaster that comes with the daily buys. So definitely do something long-term with these guys.
Yes, sir, man. For me, I am coming off a winning day. You gonna read my comments from my show yesterday. You might not believe that, but they killing me, bro. But I did win yesterday. I went 4-3 for plus a unit. Sad part is I did drop my top play. I think I've dropped like 4 in a row on my top play, bro. That shit is annoying. I had the Hornets last night. They got throttled. So it is what it is. Be what it be, man. It's money making Monday. New week, new goals, new opportunities. It's March, looking to dominate. You know, I'm just trying to stack units, bro, at the end of the day. I am having a down year. I've been 100% transparent about that. You know, the last 3 were unbelievable. So I guess I was due to have a downswing. It's not over, though. It's far from over. It's March 9th, bro. These next 20 days could change everything. So if you believe that, if you believe me, hop on with me. And let's go on a run. Let's go on one that's legendary. Let's go on one we'll talk about for the next 5-10 years, you know? Like, let's do one of that. You know, let's make somebody make a movie about this shit, you know? That's how I'm feeling. So that's how I'm finna attack these next couple days. So you either with me or you against me. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Money making Monday, man. New week, new goals, new opportunities. On the premium side today, I'm gonna have a really small card. Maybe it's looking like maybe just one play at the moment. So just kind of the calm before the storm, getting ready for the week. Got a lot of work to do today, getting ready for the week. So shit. Content wise and handicapping wise, it's a lot going on this week, man. So bear with me as we get ready to attack, man, and do what we do. It's parlay time now, y'all. Parlay. Costa, what you parlaying up, my man?
Let's go Montana.
It comes from the heart, Montana.
Plus 3.5. Eastern Washington, 13. It's another strategy when a team that has got a worse record versus a team with a better record, and they make them a favorite. It's an easy strategy that you could do on your own. Eastern Washington fits the mold. They're laying 3. So Eastern Washington, Texas, Grand Valley, Rio Grande Valley, and Montana. So Montana, UTRGV, and Eastern Washington.
I'm at that. Jeremy.
Yeah, I like that Eastern Washington play. I'm going under today. Under in the Towson game, under in Mississippi Valley State, under in the Clippers game. Pays out plus 630, or depending on where you're getting your lines, probably a 6-1 either way.
We call that the Australian parlay.
Down under.
Down under. From the down under.
People hate betting unders, man.
They do.
Life's too short. They have sweatshirts made for it. Life's too short to bet the under.
My dumb saying about the under is I'm winning until I'm not.
Well, you're always winning when the game starts.
Exactly.
I'll go Santa Clara money line. Don't I go 2 dogs?
Oh.
Fuck it. Santa Clara money line, Canucks money line.
I like it.
Hey, Raul asked me if I own a Harley Davidson. I don't ride motorcycles. If I did, I'd be riding bitch, and that's just that's not happening anytime soon.
Man. Well, that's it for me, y'all. I ain't got nothing else for y'all today. Money making Monday. Costa, you got any final words, my guy?
Enjoy the month of March. Before you blink, it's going to be baseball, which is my favorite season to bet.
Me too.
So, personally, I don't think it slows down. It's where you ramp it up, take the emotion out of it. Less people care about watching, more about winning. That's a time to make a lot of money. So, excited for the next 6 months before we even get back into football. But March Madness it's my favorite month. I know Jay's second favorite month, but it's my favorite month. Unfortunately, it can't be in Vegas this year. We'll be back next year at the viewing party, shooting free throws with Des Bryant again.
We got to get Jeremy out there next year too.
I'll make it.
Jeremy he'll fuck us up.
I don't know. I'm an old man now, but let me just settle it down so when I come out, it looks even better when I get out there. It was funny because, kind of what you're talking about when it gets to baseball season. And one of the things that I love about Pick Dawgz is that the transparency with picks and what you can see. There's so many cappers during baseball season that are going to give you a record, but you don't know if they're betting the minus 250 teams. And you see me, I bet a lot of small favorites and I do a lot of totals and some small underdogs. And every once in a while, if I really like something, I'll go that route.
You're the Pick Dawgz weatherman.
Yes. Get it going.
Like in St. Louis DTF.
Yeah, but in DTF, there's a chance of showers. You get what I'm saying? Water sports.
The wind
is blowing out. I did this bit where the wind was blowing out. It was a very heavy wind in Kansas City. So I was like, the wind is blowing that way. That way. Jay's been knocking on me for quite some time. Wind is blowing that way.
See you tomorrow, y'all. Make it a winning day. Check out the lowdown on daily. Y'all know where to find Costi.
By Zach Wilson
in the trap.
Oh Lord. Goodbye.